Welcome back to DeezyVision. In today's video, we're going to talk a little resort news. We're here at the Atlantis Paradise Island Resort, walking through the Marina Village, and this is the place I like to come to, just hang out, clear my mind, and, just chill. So we can be around the resort today. We can talk some resort news. So if you're ready, come on, let's go. Now, the Atlantis Resort has been running this Barbie attraction for a minute now, and if you've never seen it before, here's a quick view of it. I don't want to keep the camera down there because people are down there, but this is just like a quick overlook at a part of that attraction that they have here. This is the one that's set up in the Royal Towers. And if you've been to the Atlantis Paradise Island Resort before, you know there's no visiting this resort without taking a look or admiring the aquarium that they have here. Okay, so enough of that aquarium stuff for now. I'm gonna find me a spot where I can sit down and we can get to that talk about some resort news that I want to share with you guys. And Rob Lake has been here at the Atlantis since June 18th, doing his magic show, and he's going to be here until August 31st. So you can scan this barcode right down here if you're going to be staying here at the Atlantis before he leaves, does his last show August 31st, and you can book your tickets from right there. Okay, so I found a nice comfortable couch to sit here on while I talk to you guys. So the resort news that I want to share with you is that starting August 17th, the Coral Tower side of the Atlantis Paradise Island Resort is going to do a temporary closure. So for those of you that were hearing the talk going around that the Coral Towers was closing, that closing is only going to be temporary. It's going to start on August 17th and it's going to go for about 8 weeks. And for those of us from the Bahamas, and people like me that have worked in a sector that's connected to tourism and travel, we all know that around the ending of August going into September, October, early November, we have what we call the slow season for travel, where you see a major decline in the amount of people traveling here to the Bahamas. And so that temporary closure is basically because there are not enough bookings coming in for the Coral Towers. Also, they said that they're going to use that time to focus on doing some repairs in the Coral Towers. So that temporary closure is going to benefit future visitors. But like I said, ending of August, September, October, early November, slow season for travel. So you don't see much people coming, traveling here to the Bahamas. The occupancies in the hotels are always low around that time. And it's just slow when it comes to travel and visitors, because we all know with that bulk of travelers coming in from the United States, they make up, a big majority of people that travel here and around that kind of time. Summer has ended for them. Kids are back in school. They've already taken their summer vacations. And so everyone's back to work, back to school, back on the everyday grind, and summer is done. And so that's why you see that's part of why you see that major decline in travelers coming here. But the closure here at the Coral Towers, where I'm actually sitting in right now, is only going to be temporary. So for those of you that think that the Coral Towers is closing down for good, that's not the case. It's only going to be temporary for about 8 weeks, and then they should be ready to reopen. And so for you people that actually do travel during the slow season, September, October, you should be able to book your rooms here once that 8-week period is over. And that caused kind of a panic here, I guess, among some people, because what's going to happen is, if the Coral Towers is going to be closing for 8 weeks, that means that the employees that work at the Coral Towers won't have any jobs for that 8 weeks. And so, the economy being the way it is, 2 weeks without a job is a lot. So I could just imagine those that will be without work for 8 weeks. But after that 8 weeks, Coral Towers should be back open. Those people should be able to get back to work. You should be able to make your bookings, come stay here at the Atlantis Coral Towers. And a lot of people tend to come to this side because I think that the rates are much better here at the Coral Towers and not as high as if you stayed at a Cove or the Reef or even the Royal Towers. So, I think this part of the hotel gets the most bookings and the most guests. But for that period that they're closing, the bookings are very low. And so they're going to use that time to kind of shut down, do the repairs that need to happen to the side of the resort, and then open back up once those bookings start rolling back in. So no need to panic, at least not right now. It's only an 8-week period, and then they're going to be reopening the Coral Towers. And like I said, it's slow season, and so around those kind of times we don't expect to see much bookings and much people traveling here and filling up the hotels and filling up the rooms. And even with the cruise lines, things kind of slow down with the cruise lines too. So that's something to be expected. So August 17th, August 17th, from August 17th for an 8-week period, the Coral Towers at the Atlantis Paradise Island Resort is going to be temporarily closed. Temporarily. Okay? They also started an escape room experience here at the Atlantis Resort called Lost City Escapes. So if you want to participate in that, you can scan this barcode right here, and then you can book your escape room adventure. Then if you go down these stairs right here and go through that entrance, you're going to find the new location of Club Crush. As you know, once they closed down the beach towers, they had to relocate Club Crush. So if you go down these stairs and down into that hallway, it'll take you to Club Crush, and then there's a Starbucks down there too. Alright, so I came to this other area to sit down and chill for a bit, and I'm in the area where Sun and ice cream is. Looks like the line there is a tad bit long, not too long, but everybody's getting the ice cream. And with it's summertime, it is hot here in Nassau, so I can understand that. I wonder if I should get some ice cream. Okay, so before I leave, I just want to give you guys a look from the outside. After August 17th, you won't see this for 8 weeks, so it won't be open for 8 weeks. So just one more look from the outside. Well, we've come to the end of today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Show some love to the channel. Give the video a big like. And if you haven't as yet, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to DeezyVision, all right? Now, I hope that the little talk that we had cleared up some things for you and let you know exactly what is going to happen, because we all know how it goes. Sometimes information gets all mixed up, and sometimes the wrong information goes out, or people just misunderstand what they hear. So I just made this video to clear some things up, because I know that in a few days someone is going to jump in my taxi and they're going to ask me a question about that, and it's going to be some misinformation in the question that they asked me. So I'm going to put this one out now just to clear things up, all right? The place ain't closing permanently, only temporarily, all right? So don't forget to check out all the links I left in the description section for you. Also, I'm about to get up out of here. It was fun hanging out here at the Atlantis Resort for a bit, but now I got to go ahead and head home. So I'll see you in the next video, all right?